Hello, my name is Sarah Larkin. I am the statewide math consultant for the Iowa Educational Services for the Blind and Visually Impaired. This video is going to discuss the basics of adding on the Cranmer abacus. Now, I usually use for trainings in the basic counting method for adding and subtracting. I use the book by Susan Milloway called Abacus Basic Competency, a Counting Method. So Abacus Basic Competency, a Counting Method by Susan Milloway. This is available from APH, the American Printing House for the Blind. Now looking at some of the prerequisite skills needed. General prerequisite skills, the student should be able to demonstrate the ability to count by rote. In other words, to say the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, etc. in order. The student should be able to demonstrate the ability to count objects, and these would be just regular real objects. The student should be able to demonstrate the concept of addition by adding objects together. Some of the abacus skills needed: the student has to be able to set numbers, as I discussed in the last video. The student has to be able to read those numbers that have been set, and they have to have a knowledge of the terms associated with the abacus. For instance, the ones column, tens column, and so forth. There are 3 terms that we're going to look at for addition: setting, counting, and clearing. To set means to write the number of an addition problem on the abacus. We did some of that in the last video. Counting means to move additional beads one at a time towards the counting bar while counting numerically each time a bead is moved. In clearing, to move all of the beads away from the counting bar. When using the abacus for addition, we're always going to start by setting the initial value. Then we're going to count the additional beads towards the counting bar. And we're going to read the answer that we end up getting. So let's look at a few examples of that. Let's start with a basic single addition problem, single digit addition problem. So if I was doing something like, let's say 3 plus 1. I would set 3 beads in that ones column, and I would just be adding 1 more to it, and then reading that I have 4 beads there. So 3 plus 1 is 4. If I was doing 5 plus 3, I would want to set the 5 bead down. I would add 1, 2, 3 more beads to it, and then I would read that I have 5, 6, 7, 8 beads total. Let's look at some 2-digit problems. Let's say I wanted to do 20 plus 23. So I would set 2 10s and 0 1s for my 20. Now to add 23, I'm going to add 2 10s and then 3 1s. And then I read the number I have left. I have 4 10s for 40 and 3 1s for a total of 43. Clearing that out, let's try another one. How about 57 plus 31? So 57, I would set 5 10s, and I would set 5, 6, 7 1s. So 57 is set. Now I'm going to add 31 to it. So I would add 3 10s and 1 1. Now I have a total of 88, 8 10s, and 8 1s. And remember, those are 8s because it's 5 and 3 1s, 6, 7, 8 in each of those places. In the next video, we will look at the rule of 4.